Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. You join us for this 2020 match between Pakistan and England.
That decision is really putting a lot of trust in your bowlers doing a clinical job early on.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Azam comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Absolutely nailed it. Getting nicely settled at the crease now.
Catch it! Yeah.
Caught.
Yeah!
Gone.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Ali, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Waiting. Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Catch it!
Great shot.
Yep.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
A loose delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched easily.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
The right arm fast bowler.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller.
Yeah.
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard pressed to stop it.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Curran will be disappointed with that delivery.
Ali, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nice shot.
Yep.
Runs possible. Was there a glove? Yes, there is.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Masood is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Wait there.
Timed it nicely.
Yep.
They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh my, that's racing away.
Yep.
Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Good running. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Nicked it. Now then, was there a feint head? That stopped. Great catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump.
Yep.
Super shot that.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
Only a touch full and put away.
Yeah.
Good bit of timing there.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Curran from the north end.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
Good batting, lovely timing. hardly even leant on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. Out! Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake. That will have hurt.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Right out of the middle.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Would have been really happy with that last shot. Gone! Played all around it.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Nicely played.
They haven't messed about, brings up a rapid 50, hasn't let any of the bowlers settle.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller.
Yep.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Gone. Excellent catch.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them.
Wait.
Great shot.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
A good contest here at the moment.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely. Great bowling, deserved better.
Catch that.
Super catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Rauf won't have the pressure of facing up just yet.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
Nawaz got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Not needed. A poor line and length. Not much effort needed to hit that to the boundary.
Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot, stabs the ball away. The fielders had no chance.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Great shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Wait in. Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. And that's the end of the innings. Pakistan have been set a target of 174 runs. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance.
Yes.
Shot! Brilliant shot off the front foot to start the innings.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Good shot. It's found the gap.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Well placed. Should get a single.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Edge, unplayable. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot. That just raced away.
And keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Right in the slot. Right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yes.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
Yep.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now.
Yeah.
Bold, disturbs the furniture.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. Big shout. And gone. Didn't even wait for the umpire's decision.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Lots of pressure coming into bat.
That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Yes.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Nawaz doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Gone. It's a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Time to keep the pressure on now.
Yep.
Edged it.
Nice bowling.
Flashed at it. Didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. In that over. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Going with pace now.
Yeah.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple.
Yes.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Steered away nicely. Let the ball do all the work for them. Nicely played for 4.
Dahani back on now.
Yes.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post.
And taken by the wicket-keeper. Brilliant bowling to get the edge.
Really getting into the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Yes.
Great shot.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Yes.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yeah, yeah.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Yes.
Great shot. Not sure anyone can get round to the vacant third man.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now.
Yeah, yeah. Check.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. That's a great win. It really did seem that first inning display had put enough runs on the board, and they've been able to defend it.